I'm feeling really uneasy. Should I open my eyes? Yes. Привет, Tolu! My name is Rita Fox, and welcome to the game called Therapy with Dr. Albert Krueger. And this is a very interesting game with a very interesting style with 3 endings. Yes, and no, in this episode it's like gonna take about 1 hour to beat the game, and we're gonna explore all the endings. Isn't that great? Well, at least 2 endings, because I think the third one is like kind of difficult, but I'm not sure. That's why we're gonna start. Hi, Dr. Krueger. Lee? Taylor Lee? Dr. Krueger is waiting for you at room 1015. Huh? Wait a second. Medical card. Oh, that's me. That's us. Oh, hi, Dr. Krueger. You're scaring the... I don't like that. Where the hell am I? Welcome to Krueger's Health Solutions Corporation. We are the largest leading multi-specialty medical groups in G2 district, delivering more than 1 million patient visits each year. More patients enter our facility than come out of it. I'm Dr. Albert Gerald Krueger, and I will be in charge of your dream therapy today. What? I am not sick. And what the hell is a dream therapy? That sounds like such a scam. Do not be afraid, my child. I'll have you know that I am a professional and I have a PhD in marine biology. Oh great, that's the doctor that I wanted to. Do I look like a dolphin to you? Before we start our session, I'd like to go over your basic information. What is your name, my child? Taylor Lee. Age? 19. Preferred pronouns? They or them. What brings you here today, and what are your symptoms? I said I'm not sick. Very well. Why don't we start with a sanity check? Do you enjoy math, Tyler? Not particularly. Perfect. Then let's start with some simple math. The rule is very simple. I'll show you a question, and you'll need to choose the correct answer from the 4 cards I provide you. Does that sound good? Whatever. Alright, let's get started. Okay. Excellent job. Impressive. I can't believe it. Nicely done. Well, are you serious? Are you... Wow, amazing. Magnificent. Magnificent. Très bien, très bien. What the heck? I can't believe it. Nicely done. What the heck? Are you serious? This is the whole game? How am I? Oh my god. Okay, help me. What? What? Oops. My apologies. What the hell? What? Was that blood? No, it wasn't. That most definitely was. No, it wasn't. Now, Taylor, time is ticking. Focus on your question first. Magnificent. Wonderful job, Taylor. You got all of them correct. You must have used a lot of brain cells for those math questions. Why don't we take a little short break? Sure. Let me turn up the music. And let's get partying! Much better. I don't like this music. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. What's wrong with the eye? Look at that! It's like the second eye over there. Don't you see it? When the doctor is blinking? What is that? Can you turn... So, how's it going? Huh? How are you feeling? Everything alright? I'm a bit confused, but otherwise all good. How's school? Pretty much the same. You're a college student? Yeah. Sweet. Are you from G2? Yeah. Been living here my whole life. What about you? You from around here as well? Yes. I was born in G2. However, I did not attend college here. I went to G4 for my post-secondary education. Oh, MU? Yes. That's a pretty dope school. Thank you. I feel uncomfortable. What am I supposed? All right, break's over. Let's move on to the next session of our therapy, shall we? Okay. For this section, we're gonna play a game, a very classic one. It is called the shell game. Have you heard of that? The shell game? No, not really. It's more commonly known as cups and balls. Oh, that! I suck at that game. Why don't we give it a try? What do you think? Whatever you say. Love the enthusiasm. As you can see, I have 3 cups over here, and in one of them I will be placing a... Pardon me, but it seems that we don't have any balls here. Let me go get one. Can I listen? Can I? Just what the hell is going on? Can I click anywhere? What? What the freak was that? What? Okay. Thank you for your patience, Taylor. I appreciate it very much. What the hell happened out there? Did you hear that? Hear what? The scream! What scream? This is a waste of time. Shall we proceed with the therapy? No! As you can see, I have 3 cups over here. And in one of them I will be placing a ball under it. What? That's not a ball! That's a freaking eyeball! An eyeball is a ball. It's a sphere. You know what? You know that's not what I meant. Where the hell did you get it? It was donated by a former patient. Why would you use that for our cups and balls? This is messed up. Actually, according to the contract, we are free to use it however we want. Jesus freaking Christ! Any other inquiries? You know, the faster we finish this session, the sooner I can put it back. Okay, Jesus Christ! Anyways, I will be shifting those 3 cups around, and you will tell me which one you think has the ball. Is that clear? Yes, I know how the games work. The game works. Perfect, here we go. Excellent job. I can't believe it. Nicely done. Oh, impressive. Magnificent. Oh! What? No, that wasn't quite right. No, wait, no, what? Ah, god damn it. The correct answer is... Ta-da! Let's try again. What the heck? That's just... What? Try a little harder. The correct answer is... Ta-da! Good job, Tyler. You managed to spot most of them. Sorry. Let's take another break, shall we? Sure! Awesome. Let me turn up the music. I think for one engine you need to get all of them right, and for the other, all of them wrong, so I'm getting like the basic pre-changing. Albert Krueger speaking. How may I help you? Is that so? Well, I'm sure you're competent enough to come up with a plan, am I correct? No, William, we're not killing it. I'd prefer that we come up with a better plan before resolving into that. Now, please excuse me. I'm with a patient at the moment. The Dr. Krueger has like... hang? What? Sorry about that. How do you call these things? No. How do you call it? Fang! Hang, goddamn. I wanna hang with my friends. I don't want to fang. To put my fang. Okay. Sorry about that. Is everything okay? That sounds pretty serious. Thank you for your concern, Taylor. I appreciate it very much. However, there is no need to be worried. I'll have you know that our team is extremely well trained. Okay, that's good to know. By the way, the last name is Krueger, right? That is correct. Just kind of curious, does that mean you're the CEO? Good catch, Taylor. Yes, I am indeed the CEO of Krueger Corporation. In fact, my father was the one who created this company, and all I did was simply take over after his death. Is that why you came back from G4 to take over your family's business? Yes, it is part of my destiny. I see. But damn, I gotta say, I'm pretty honored to receive therapy from the CEO himself. You're too kind, Taylor. I'm just simply doing what I enjoy doing. And not to mention, I enjoy talking to you very much. I'm glad. I say that's enough time for a short break. Shall we move on to the next section? Sure. This section is a bit different. It's not a game or a test, but a way for me to get to know you better. Or as how I usually like to call it, the gateway to your heart. The gateway to my heart? Yes, I will be asking you a series of questions, and I'd like you to answer them honestly. Huh? What kind of questions? All kind of questions. Questions that are about you. Nah, I'll pass. It is it's an integral part of the therapy. Abstaining is not an option. That ain't fair, you know. I didn't sign up for any of this. Why do I have to tell you anything about me? Well, I guess you can modify this part a little bit. How about each time you tell me something about you, I'll tell you something about me in return. That's tempting. But how do I know if you're lying or not? Trust is extremely important between a patient and their therapist. It is essential for the work to go as far as it needs to. Okay, fine, whatever. Excellent. However, I do have one request. You'll have to close your eyes for this section. And no matter what happens, you can't open your eyes till I tell you to do so. Can I trust you on that? Like this? Yes. Yeah, perfect. My first question is, what was it like growing up in your family? Nothing extraordinary. My parents were immigrants who came to G2 to seek opportunities. I had two siblings and we used to all live under the same roof with our parents. Sometimes it gets a bit annoying, but as a whole, it was a pretty happy experience. What about you? What was your family like? It was also quite ordinary. Both of my parents were well-known figures in the medical field. They were busy people. However, what's different from you is I was the only child. I see. No, we're gonna open in the other ending. My second question is, how connected do you feel to the people around you? Well, I'm not very popular in schools, but I do have a few friends that I feel deeply connected to, and my family as well. And understand and respect each other very well. That's good. It is important to have friends and families that support you. Well, what about you? Do you feel connected to the people around you? Of course. I feel deeply connected to all my patients. They all mean a lot to me. I guess that's very professional of you. What the hell were all these noises? Should I open my eyes? Next question. If you could have a magic wand, what positive changes would you make happen in your life? That's a tough one. There's really nothing I'd like to change. I like everything the way it is right now. Interesting response. It is always important to appreciate what you have at hand. Well, let's hear yours. What would you change? I guess the world could have less mediocre people. Excuse me? I'm just joking. I love my life and everything about it. There is nothing that needs to be changed. Something feels off. And what is this weird guitar sound? Should I open my eyes? No. Last question. Have you ever had the urge to murder someone in your life, or maybe dismember them, chop them into pieces, and make them into a hamburger? Excuse me? Of course not. This is messed up. Have you? I personally take a dislike to hamburgers, so no. What? That's not. I'm feeling really uneasy. Should I open my eyes? Thank you for your cooperation, Taylor. You are now free to reopen your eyes. Shall we take another short break? Let me make music louder. Okay, so first time, like, I messed up. Like, at the cups and balls part, so we are gonna get mediocre engine, but then I'm gonna do everything in, like, a bay, and, like, do everything right, and then I'm gonna do everything wrong, and open the eyes. Do you hear that? My apologies for such unpleasant experience, Taylor. Now, if you would excuse me, I will go handle that. Why don't you watch some videos at the meantime? Okay. I'll put on some videos. Albert! Yes? Please don't kill him. Of course I won't. Who do you think I am? I'll be back soon. Wait, that was from The Simpsons. From The Simpsons, that was. I don't remember their names, but from the Simpsons movie.
treatments and revolutionary dream therapy, allowing our patients to tackle their stress in ways the world has not seen before. So what are you waiting for? In today's increasingly difficult market, what better thing to invest in than yourself?
Oh my god. Hello again, Taylor. I hope you enjoyed the video. That was, a pretty cool commercial. Thank you. In fact, it is a bit out of date. I plan to update it soon. I see. Did things get resolved with that dude? Yes, resolved. Peacefully. That's good. Are we ready to go to the next round of therapy? Yes, sure. This section is going to be a lot more fun than the previous ones. Have you by any chance heard of the Rorschach test, Taylor? The Rorschach test? Isn't that the thing where they show you a picture and ask you what you see? That is correct. It is a psychological test developed in 1921 to measure underlying thought disorder and examine a person's personality characteristics and emotional functioning. So, for this section, I will be showing you a series of ink blots, and you will tell me what you see in them. Is that clear? Yeah, crystal clear. Alright, here we go. I don't know what I see. I see a demon. Is that a... That's not an option. Then I see a lobster. Fascinating choice. I see moth. I see a moth. Interesting choice. I see... I don't know what is that. Like a butterfly? I don't know. I see human, okay. I see two humans actually, like with their hands and they're like dancing. Fascinating choice. Elephant. There is no such option. No such option as elephant. Well then it doesn't matter then I guess. Okay. Now I see rabbit. There is no such option as rabbit. Well then I see face. Okay. But now I definitely see face. Slaughter. Suffer. What butchery, death, regret, suffer. Bloodshed. Okay. Butchery, murder, regret, psycho, corpse. Interesting choice. What the heck is happening? I hate that. Death, regret, I don't know. Dismemberment. Oh my god. 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 Good job, Taylor. That was incredibly fascinating. Oh my god. Well done, Taylor. Well done. I'm so proud of you. I hate to say this, but we are getting close to the end of our therapy. I just want to say, I really enjoyed speaking to you, and I really appreciate you choosing the Krueger Corporation. I actually didn't, but no worries. It was also a very interesting session for me. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. That means a lot to me. May I ask you, what was your favorite section of the therapy? Favorite section? They were all pretty cool, I guess. You are too kind, Taylor. I'm so glad to hear that. Would you mind filling out this post-therapy survey for me? That would mean a lot to me. Sure! How did you like the overall experience of the therapy? Okay, let's put, how would you rate the therapist? Would you recommend Krueger Corporation? Thanks a lot. That was a big help. Before I let you go, can I have one last request? Sure! What is it? Will you sacrifice yourself for the G2 district? Huh? We need you for building a better future for G2 district. We need you to feed the hungry people of G2 district. G2 is our hometown. We need to make G2 better. What do you mean feed the hungry people? My children have been starving. They will be grateful to you forever. Oh, I have keep-a-jeepies and oh my goosebumps all over. Oh. Thank you for your contribution to G2 district. Bad end. Let's get the other two endings as well. So next time I'm gonna go through this, I'm gonna do everything the same except for I'm not gonna make mistakes at the cups and balls thingy. And let's see what will happen, okay? Yo. Good to see. Good to see that you're doing fine. As you can see, I'm very freaked. Ah, what a waste. I didn't even finish my intestines. But it's okay. That does not need to happen to you. The thing is, Albert seems to be using dream therapy as a way to find a certain type of people, so maybe get all the questions right. Be as obedient as possible, don't question him. Maybe that way you can save yourself from getting the same fate as I do. Why don't you go ahead and find out? Great! So there was like a hint. Let's do that. Okay, so we got all the math questions right. Okay, this is a hard one for me. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm almost. Was that the what the heck? Oh, thank God! Tell me that was the last one. I'm not ready for another one. Oh, thank God! I think it's different, right? Wait, is it different? Wait, is it different? It's different, right? 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 Is it different? Yeah, it's different! Hello again, Taylor. Okay. No, it wasn't. It was something way freaked up than that. My apologies. I might have put on the wrong video. Anyways, are we ready for the next round of therapy? This section is going to be a lot more. Okay, everything is the same. The same. Thanks a lot, that was a big help. Before I let you go, can I have one last request? Sure, what is it? Will you become a dream eater? What? Huh? Huh? What is a dream eater? They are my servants. Very, very loyal servants. They all used to be good kids, just like you. Congratulations, Taylor. You should feel proud. But I don't want to. It is only because of the dream therapy that I get to know wonderful people like you. We need you to build a better future of G2 district. We need you to join the army. Oh no, Taylor, what happened with your face? Your face was all freaked up. Have you seen that? Thank you for your contribution to G2 district. But true and okay. Wait for the ending número 3. Uno, dos, cuatro. Whoa. Taylor is a dream eater now. Look at that. Taylor, Tay, are you okay, Tay? Therapy with Dr. Albert Krueger. Oh, Jesus Christ! Let's go. Okay, every question should be wrong. Now, I think there's like gonna be a lot of different text. I think a lot of different text. Wait, what? I missed something. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer like dreams do. Then I fall asleep to my dreams of you. In the dreams I walk with you, in the dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine all of the time. We are together in dreams. The heck, Albert! This place seems kind of familiar. Where the hell am I? Welcome to Krueger's Health Solutions Corporation. Okay, we have seen that. Okay, everything was the same. 2? Try a little harder. 4. No, that wasn't quite right. 5. Okay, 2. This isn't your strong suit, is it? You must have used a lot of brain cells. Why don't we take a little short break? Wait, what was that? Just, what the hell's going on? Why do I feel like I've been through this so many times? I have missed that was new. Let's see what was new also. How did I know he was from G2? Yeah. Yeah, I also missed how did I know he was from G2, and I missed why do I feel like I've been through this so many times. Because like I'm skipping, I don't want to. I don't want to see what I have already seen, so I appreciate it very much. Also, this was blank before, I think. Bullshit, this was... Oh. It was donated from our patient. Bullshit, this was what this cream was about, wasn't it? Anyways, I will be shifting those 3 cups around, and you will tell me which one you think has the ball. Is that clear? Answer my quest! Perfect. Here we go. Goddamn. Oh, thank God. That's a bit... Wait, look at him. He's all corrupted and stuff. I didn't know that. Corrupted and stuff. That's a pity, you were so close. The correct answer is ta-da! Let's try again. Oh no. Oh thank God! Oh thank God! Oh my God! Now it's not corrupted. But not quite, but I appreciate the effort. The correct answer is ta-da! I see that it was a bit too difficult for you, but no need to worry. It's not a big deal. Let's take another break, shall we? Awesome. Let me turn up the music. No, William, do not eat the baby. I'd prefer that we come up. Did you miss G4? Maybe, maybe not. G4 was a nice place. I would totally visit there again at some point. I say that's enough time for a short break. Shall we move on to the next session? Sure. This section is a bit difficult. Okay, it's the part that every one of you wanted so much. Like this? Yes, perfect. My first question is, what was it like growing up? Well, we already answered that. Damn, that must be nice, getting all the love and attention. I guess you could say so. But sometimes it gets a little lonely. I see. Should I open my eyes? Yes. Ha! Why did you open your eyes, Taylor? My second question is, how connected do you feel to the people around you? Well, I'm not very popular in schools, but I do have a few good friends that I feel deeply connected to, and my family as well. We understand and respect each other very well. That's good. It's important to have friends and families that support you. Well, what about you? Do you feel connected to the people around you? Of course. I feel deeply connected to all my patients. They all mean a lot to me. I guess that's very professional of you. But what about your family or your friends? Is there really no one else that you feel connected to besides your patients? Is there anything wrong, Taylor? No, nothing. Next question. If you could have a magic wand, what positive changes would you make happen in your life? That's a tough one. There is really nothing I'd like to change. I like everything the way it is right now. Interesting response. It is always important to appreciate what you have at hand. Well, let's hear yours. What would you change? I guess the world could have less mediocre people. Excuse me? I'm just joking. I love my life and everything about it. There is nothing that needs to be changed. And what is this weird guitar sound? Should I open my eyes? Yes. Oh my God, what was that? What the heck was that? Taylor, I would kindly ask you to refrain from using such words. No, but what the actual freak? What was that thing? I unfortunately have no clue what you're referring to. It seems to me that you could be overstressed and thus had some form of hallucination. No, I swear to God! Do me a favor, will you, Taylor? Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. You just can't with this. You just can't with this dude, huh? Last question. Have you ever had the urge to murder someone in your life? Or maybe dismember them? Chop them into pieces and make them into a hamburger? Excuse me, of course not. This is messed up. Have you? I personally... That's not... I'm feeling really uneasy. Should I open my eyes? Yes. My apologies, Taylor. I was getting too excited to hear your answers that I came a bit too close. I wouldn't call that a bit too close, but whatever. Shall we take another short break? Let me make the music louder. I the best? I best? I the best? I the best. I the best. Okay, it's totally different. It's something wrong with you, Albert. Hello again, Taylor. I hope you enjoyed the video. What was that video all about? Dancing skeletons. Did you not enjoy it? I guess it was cute. Did things get resolved with that dude? Yes, resolved peacefully. That's good. Are you ready for the next round of therapy? Yes, sure. This section is going to be a lot more fun than previous ones. Have you by any chance heard of? Okay. This is correct. I always wonder what's on the back of those ink blots. Yeah, crystal clear. What's on the back of those ink blots? Oh. Is there anything wrong, Taylor? Why did you flip the paper? What? What is that? What? Damn, cool drawing you got there. Didn't know you were an artist as well. Who is that? That's him, no? Why did you do that, Taylor? That wasn't very nice. Huh? Do what? I am quite confident that you know exactly what I'm referring to. Why did the background music suddenly change and the background color as well? Okay, I'm back in Adam. The game just quitted itself and like broke my recording, so I hope I recorded that. I'm back at Adam. I'm recording. Yes, I am. So yeah, I'm back. What? What the hell just happened? I apologize for my sudden outburst, Taylor. That was very rude of me. Don't worry about that. And as an apology, I will answer your question. That was a classmate of mine from college. Oh, were you guys friends? Is that why you were drawing him? You guys look kinda similar as well. In fact, it is quite the opposite. We were arch enemies. He was my nemesis. Arch enemies? Why is that? No specific reason. Probably because we looked similar and were both very competent people. So people love to compare us to each other. I was the best student in the class. He was the second. He always tried very hard to beat me in school, but he never succeeded. Did you like him? I guess you could say I admired and despised him at the same time. He had a lot of potential to be better than me, yet I witnessed him let them go to waste. You enjoyed feeling superior to him, didn't you? I wouldn't put it that way. Was that pink blob always here? Is that like a pimple? Yeah, you have acne? Acne, Albert? Well, that's okay. Then let me put it this way. You enjoyed the fact that he always saw you as his goal, and you felt amazing because of that. You miss him, don't you? And all your friends from G4. That is absurd, Taylor. Bullshit! Or why else would you draw him? I know artists only draw things they like. It must be hard going to a foreign district by yourself to pursue education. But what's even harder is, you have to say goodbye to all your friends after graduation. Why don't you give them a call sometime? I'll think about it. Sorry to say this, but it looks like I'll have to end our therapy early, Taylor. Oh, that's fine. I just want to say I really enjoyed speaking to you. And it's been a while since I met someone like you, Taylor. Someone like me? Yes. Rebellious, full of energy, no fear in your heart. But most importantly, you try very hard to give me a hard time. I guess I'm flattered. I hope we can become friends. Maybe we can write letters to each other. People don't write letters anymore. That's a shame. I guess I'll just figure out some other way. Before I let you go, can I have one last request? Sure! What is it? Would you mind filling out this post-therapy? Forget about it. Goodbye, Taylor. I hope we can stay in touch. Huh? This is my desktop. Was that just a dream? What's this TXT file on my desktop? Do I have a TXT file on my desktop? No, I don't see anything out of the ordinary, sadly. Nothing on my desktop. It would be cool, it would be cool. Hello! Oh, hello. It's been a while, Vincent. Therapy with Dr. Albert Krueger. He called Vincent! Dear Taylor, how are you doing? I called my arch enemy today. He seems to be doing fine. Would you like to meet up sometime? I have a cool therapy idea to show you. All the best, Dr. Krueger. Oh, that's a good idea! Oh, and Dr. Krueger called Vincent. Oh, that's so cool. That's so nice. And Dr. Krueger also hacked Taylor's computer, but that's okay. Because he's been nice. and left a TXT message and didn't like let Taylor be, you know, eaten alive or turned into a zombie, so that's okay. I can forgive Dr. Albert Krueger. You have reached the good ending of this game. Playing this game again would require resetting the game. Are you sure about that? No. Well, I guess we need to quit. We reached 3 out of 3 endings. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. You know what to do, right? You know, you need to subscribe. Why? Because we are building a community, a family, and we like all share the same interest. And, you know, and goddamn it, support me, and I can support like other indie developers. Then like the video because you like the video, right? Right. If you're here, you like it. So like and leave a comment. Okay? Okay. I appreciate you being here. I think you're awesome. I hope you sorry. I think you're awesome. I hope you have a good, great day. And I'll see you in the next episode. So see ya.